What's up, everyone? I'm Mike Johnston. We're here at the Drum Lab in Sacramento, California, and today we're going to work on something that I'm usually not that into, but a bunch of YouTubers have asked for it. So we're going to work on a little stick trick. It's called the windmill. I'm sure it has a million other names, and all it is just a 3-position kind of rotation with your right hand stick. Okay, so and that's where the windmill name comes from, is the right stick is going to be spinning through these 3 positions. All right, just to show you kind of what we're working towards. I always find it easier to practice something if someone shows me like the end goal and then teaches it to me, because that way I know like what I'm working for. If my teachers would have told me that paradiddles, you know, we're going to turn into all over the kit, I would have practiced them a lot more. But instead, they would have just said, "Well, just do this. Yeah, you just keep doing that, Mike. And someday you'll just be doing that." It's like, what the hell is that? Tell me what it's going to be. Show me how I can use this on the kit. You know. So let me show you what the windmill is going to become. All right, so that's it. And now let's learn how to do it, okay? So like I said, it's a 3-position rotation with the right hand. The right hand starts, or the right stick starts in between the first finger and the second finger, okay? So that's the first hit. And you want to hold the stick about right in the middle, because it's going to be rotating from front to back. So you don't want to, when you get to the back, be stuck with this little nub. You want to be kind of in the middle of the stick. So the stick is forward. It's right in between my first and second finger, and that's my first hit. All right, now for my second hit, I keep that same grip, but now I hit the back side of the stick. All right, so we've got 1, 2. Those are our first 2 hits, and there's only 3, so 1, 2. Now the third one's kind of the tricky one. You turn your right hand over to the right, like this, and while you're doing that, you put your thumb underneath it, okay? Now my thumb is underneath the stick. I still have the same grip I had before, and I'm going to take my first finger off, and now I'm in this grip, okay? And that's my third hit, okay? So I've got 1, 2, I start turning my hand over to the right, put my thumb underneath, get my first finger off, and that's 3. And kind of on the way down, it's almost like a traditional grip by the time you end, if you want to support it a little bit. All right, now the last thing is, from there, you have to get back to that first grip that we had, that finger over grip. All right, so from there, I turn my hand over, grab it with the bottom fingers, and put my right finger over, like this, and now I'm back at that first position. My stick is backwards, but I'm back at that first grip, and then I start all over. Frontwards, backwards, sideways. Back to the beginning, frontwards, backwards, sideways. Frontwards, backwards, sideways. Front, back, side. Front, back, side. Front, back, side. All right? Now, it takes a while to get this down, and like I said, stick tricks are, you know, you have to decide what you want to do with them. They're kind of something I do like when I'm super bored. I don't really use them in my playing or anything, but sometimes it's cool just to have a little something to do to impress the kids. So once you've got that rotation down, front, side, back, front, side, and you're feeling comfortable with it, then the first step to using it would be to fill in it, or to treat it like 16th notes, okay? The windmill rotation will be our 8th notes, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and our left hand will fill in the 16th notes, the E's and the U's. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. Alright, so that's not too tough. We can do that. But now, what we can do to make it sound a little bit cooler is we can keep the speed the same with our windmill, but switch the left hand to 16th note triplets. So we fill in, you know, 1 and a 1 and a 2 and a 2 and a. And that'll make it sound a little busier. And then we speed it up just a little bit. It's kind of hard on this pad, so there's not a whole lot of room to work with. All right, so you can have All right. Now, I'm not a marching guy. I'm sure marching guys out there are like and do a billion things, but it's just a little something for you guys to work on. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time.